Hello everyone, welcome back to our quantity surveying series. Today we are diving deep into Chapter 3, Concrete Work Measurement for Structural Elements. In this module, we will cover everything you need to know about measuring concrete for lean concrete, footings, columns, grade beams, slabs, and staircases. Let's get started. Concrete work forms the major portion of structural works in building construction. Accurate measurement is vital because concrete elements determine the structure's strength, stability, and cost. In this chapter, we will focus on how each structural element behaves, how to measure them accurately, which units apply, how to use axes and center-to-center dimensions, how to apply formulas in real construction drawings. Let's talk about units and general rules. Lean concrete is measured in square meters if thickness is less than or equal to 0.10 meters, otherwise in cubic meters. Footings, grade beams, and columns are always measured in cubic meters. Ground slabs up to 0.10 meters are measured in square meters, suspended slabs in cubic meters. Staircases are measured in cubic meters. Some key rules to remember. Length is measured center to center of grids unless stated otherwise. Thickness is always structural thickness, not finishing. If the same item repeats, multiply the single piece volume or area by the number of repetitions. Openings smaller than 0.50 square meters are ignored, larger openings must be deducted. Lean concrete, blinding layer. A thin layer of weak concrete placed before structural concrete. It provides a clean working surface, prevents soil contamination, ensures correct reinforcement cover, and gives a level base for footings. Measure in square meters if thickness is less than or equal to 0.10 meters, otherwise in cubic meters. For multiple footings, measure each separately and then sum them. Footings. Footings are pads that transfer building loads to the soil. Concrete volume is measured as length times width times depth. Always follow the center-to-center grid. Repeat footings are multiplied by the number of footings. Grade beams. Grade beams tie footings and columns together, resist differential settlement, and carry wall loads. Measure volume as width times depth times centerline length. Be careful at junctions and changes in level. Columns. Columns carry dead, live, and lateral loads. Volume is cross-sectional area times height. Height is from top of footing to bottom of beam. Starter bars and dummy columns are excluded. Slabs. Ground slabs and suspended slabs form floors and roofs. If thickness is less than or equal to 0.10 meters, measure area in square meters. For thicker slabs, measure volume in cubic meters. Deduct openings larger than 0.50 square meters. Axis and location are crucial for accurate measurement. Footings use center-to-center distance between column axes. Grade beams length is measured along structural axes. Columns are positioned at the intersection of axes. Slabs are measured from grid to grid. For example, in a grid with horizontal lines A, B, C and vertical lines 1, 2, 3, a column at A1 is measured from the intersection of grid A and 1. Footing plans are measured using distances along these axes. Some essential formulas to remember. Volume of concrete, length times width times height. Sloping length of stairs, square root of rise squared plus going squared. Slab area, length times width, if thickness less than or equal to 0.10 m. Column volume, area of cross-section times height. Grade beam volume, width times height times centerline length. Finally, some additional points. Always cross-check structural dimensions against architectural drawings. Consider small allowances for shrinkage or overpouring. Maintain a record of revisions and change logs. Use standard measurement methods, SMM or CESMM, and always measure net quantities. Slabs less than or equal to 0.10 m are measured in square meters because thin sections behave like surfaces. This concludes our Chapter 3 YouTube module. You now understand how to measure concrete for lean concrete, footings, columns, grade beams, slabs, and staircases, using correct units, axes, and formulas. Practice these concepts in your exercises, and you'll master concrete measurement for structural elements. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next module.